G'day and welcome to the start and corner of the Emerald Mat with Jenny Brandis. The Emerald Mat is a second pattern from the Pattern a Month number 6 series and can be subscribed to at jennybrandislace.etsy.com. In this video we'll be looking at the start of the mat as well as the footside corner. Working with the start diagram first, we will then see the working of the second corner. Hang 2 pairs at the top pin. The right pair is the inner weaver pair and the left pair is the outside weaver pair. Hang the 2 inner passive pairs in the centre of the footside. The active passive pair is hung in at this pin. It is called an active passive pair as it actively moves in and out to anchor the footside to the body of the lace. Using the right weaver pair from the top pin, hole stitch through the 2 inner passive pairs. Add 2 twists to the weaver pair before hanging in the active passive pair at the next pin. Hole stitch through all 3 pairs of passives. Add a twist to the weaver pair and then hole stitch and twist through the incoming weaver pair. Lay aside the weaver pair now. Using the incoming weaver pair, hole stitch through the 3 passive pairs. Put up the pin and hole stitch through the active passive pair. Lay both pairs aside. Use the middle passive pair as the weaver pair to the corner pin and then lay it aside. Hole stitch the weaver pair from the corner pin through the next passive pair and lay them both aside. Returning to the weaver pair at the inner corner pin, hole stitch through the 2 passive pairs before working the outside pin. Change to the second weaver pair and work to the next outside pin in hole stitch. Lay the weaver pair aside. Change to the other weaver pair, hole stitch through the 3 passive pairs towards the trail. Make sure you include the active passive pair as this crossover is important. Now start the cross stitch trail using the X footside weaver as a trail weaver pair. Note that the incoming pair leaves the trail as a footside weaver. Now that I'm at the second corner, let's take a look at where the threads come from and go to, the trail weaver and passive pairs. The footside weaver pair coming in and out of the corner of the trail. Finish the trail with cross, twist, cross. Add a pin twist to the weavers and put up the pin. Close the pin with cross stitch. Because I'm at the corner gap and I want a neat thread crossing, I add 2 twists to the right pair. Add a twist to the left pair, which is now the footside weaver pair. This line on the pricking is the weaving line for the trail into the footside. Hole stitch through the now active passive pair from the trail corner pin. Cross, twist, and tension. Now let's look at exactly where the active passive pair goes at the corner pin. It goes to the inside of all 3 inner corner pins. Using the left pair, work in hole stitch to the outside pin. Now hole stitch and twist through the other weaver pair and tension. Put up the outside pin. Change the weavers and hole stitch through the 3 pairs of passives, remembering that the active passive pair stays in the footside to go around the corner. Put up the pin and tension. Tension really is king in this edge. Hole stitch and tension back to the next outside pin. Add the edge twist as usual. Work the outside pin with hole stitch and twist and put up the pin. Work in hole stitch the corner inner pin. Put up the pin and close it with hole stitch and lay both pairs aside. Use the middle passive pair as the weaver pair. It is not necessary, but I added a temporary pin between the 2 passive pairs to ensure that the corner was neat. Hole stitch through the next pair of passives, tension, hole stitch and twist through the other weaver pair and put up the pin. This is the X passive pair. This is the pair that has come down the side and will go into the footside to replace the middle passive pair. Cross, twist, and lay the weaver pair aside to be worked as a middle passive pair. Switching to this weaver pair and work out to the next outside pin. Put up the pin and tension before turning the pillow. Move the bobbins to the right so you can clearly see where you are working. Continue with hole stitch to the next outside pin. Change the weaver pair before hole stitching through the 2 passive pairs. The weaver pair is going to the trail and the active passive pair goes to this pin. Cross, twist, cross and twist, tension. To help with the tensioning, I use a temporary pin in the next pinhole. Move aside the tensioned footside pairs and remove the temporary pin before I work down the cloth stitch trail. Thank you for watching, and please click like so that YouTube shows these videos to more people, and subscribe if you would like to see more from me. Click the notification bell if you want to get notifications when I upload new videos.